Hello, do I got sound there? Hey, boy, I didn't know I didn't have no sound. Man, I was just a talking. I finally seen somebody say I didn't have sound. Man, I don't know about that, boy. I don't know what the world's going on with my mics. And I mean, it ain't the mic, it's the computer. I don't know what's going on with that. Well, I was just a talking. And I don't know why I didn't realize that I wasn't getting out. Man, I hate that. But, let me kind of recap a little bit. Okay, yeah, man, I hate that. I hate that, boy. But I'll try to see about these mics after I get off the live. I thought they was working, and I don't know what in the world. But Tammy today, if you didn't see her live where she doing the road trip, me and her doing the road trip, that's actually a pretty good video. It's on Tammy and Danny Hodges. Pretty good video. And when she got through, she come home for just a few minutes. And she tore out again. Didn't get home about 6, 7 o'clock. She done went and laid down. And oh, it's a little secret. Like, don't y'all tell her. But I went over there and started watching Naked and Afraid. But y'all don't tell her. I'm kidding about don't tell her and all that, but and me and Tammy used to watch it, but I'm gonna be talking about that Naked and Afraid in a few more minutes. And I've got a video pulled up here I'm gonna show y'all. That's pertaining to what I'm talking about here, what I'm gonna be talking about. I got a lot to talk about, y'all. I always do. Somehow or another, I always got a lot to say. Can you imagine that? All right, so I went and looked at Steven's channel a while ago. I was like, I got this computer on here. It's actually my computer I bought so I could help manage Steven's channel. I help him sometimes. I quit helping him for a while there. He was doing that vertical. I quit even messing with it. Quit him cutting it on. And since all hell broke loose, in the last few days, things has got bad. Not so much on my channel. But things kind of bad on Tammy's channel. And things is bad on Steven's channel, like as far as comments. And I'm gonna read you some of the comments. And then the video I'm gonna show you gonna be, I'm gonna pull it all together. I'm gonna tie it in all together. Like this is like just, hey Slim, some are complaining about mods on Grandma's channel now. Yeah. Well, imagine what it would be on Mama's channel if it wasn't for the mods. They would be fights in there. If they wasn't no mods in there, they would be people fighting in there because there's only so much you take. And I guarantee you, all I can see in the dark, they would be fighting in there. And I can tell you this, I wasn't even gonna say nothing about it, but since you brung it up, them people on that channel, the bad people, on both sides, they don't have no idea who blocked them, if they was blocked. Because you don't know who blocked you. And if you're not a moderator, you won't see it. So they just assume they know who blocked them. Or they just blame who they don't like the most. And the other day I was on here doing a video, and just like to let you know what I'm talking about, Bloomin' wasn't in chat. And I seen her block somebody. She never said a word in chat, but I seen her block somebody. So she was watching. And I ain't saying that's bad or nothing. I don't care if they need to block them, block them. I'm just saying, what I am saying is, people blame Kathy and uh and Janae, and they don't know y'all. They don't know. They just blame them. That stuff will get settled down, y'all. It is ridiculous. I mean, I'm fitting to actually show you how ridiculous it is. I'm fitting to show you. I'm fitting to tell you. I'm fitting to talk about it. It is ridiculous. And you know, the people that watch me and Tammy and the regular folks that watch Stephen. That they've stayed out of it. They just, which is smart. That's a smart thing to do. Don't they know why creators have mods? Hey, they don't care, Helen. They don't care. But like, I'm telling you, if you didn't have control of that channel, it would be one more mess. Because y'all would sit there and you might sit there a minute or two watching them crazy commenters or crazy chatters. But you would, some of you might not never say nothing, but like, you would get tired of it. And then I guarantee you it would turn into a mess. I guarantee you it would. And I honestly believe, a lot of them people like that, they ain't got good sense. I believe that with all my heart. You begin to see what I'm talking about when I start reading these comments on Stephen's channel. And, I ain't looked at his comments in a while. Really, probably 2 or 3 days, because it calmed down some. And I don't know how he ain't seen them. But I reckon he just ain't looked. But here's the first comment. Alright, this is a Stephen. You say you don't ask for money, but 10 times you sing for tips. Other creators are having the same trouble. Yeah, I know. I think it's something new with these lives. Oh, you know that Stephen got on there singing. Hey Jazzy, hello everybody. Stephen got on there singing, y'all. And I actually changed his title. It was something singing. But when he first started doing this, I'm the one that went in there and made his title Singing for Tips. I'm the one doing it. That's what singers do. You ain't making no money on the singing. And y'all see him get on YouTube and sing Friday. He sung, but he didn't sing on YouTube. He sung on the double T. And it's ridiculous. If if you ain't tough, you better not get in this. If you ain't tough. Being condemned or singing for tips. And I'm gonna go back and block this person. But ain't that ridiculous? That sounds like something a school youngin' would say, don't it? Not a high schooler. A elementary. You say you don't ask for money. But 10 times you sing for tip. Why's everybody got a problem with YouTubers making money? Oh, what's the big deal? You know, if it ain't costing them nothing, why do they care? uh, yeah, I've read that. Oh, there ain't nothing wrong singing for tips. And I mean, I'm telling you, I'm the one that went in there and changed the title to Singing for Tips. You don't have to sing at all, you know. But, I mean, just listen to these crazy comments, y'all. And some of them not so crazy, you know. Oh, I ain't saying every one of them's crazy. I'm just going to read a few, you know. What ate breakfast? That's when he cooked that bacon and grits. What is breakfast? What is a grit? I live up north. Adore grits with butter and salt and pepper. That ain't the one I thought it was. There's nothing about that breakfast. So this woman said she's going to try them grits. We like grits down here in the South, y'all. We like them. I know I've heard before that people up north, you know, like they don't like them. And I mean, I don't understand that. Now listen to this woman, y'all. Not a bad comment, but like this is kind of wild to me, you know. I wouldn't eat that much breakfast in a month. I have never liked grits. I am 75. I eat 2 pieces of bacon. When I do eat, 1 egg is enough for me. No bread. I don't care for bread much. That's pretty wild, ain't it? I mean, ain't a bad comment, but that's pretty wild. There's actually some doozies down here, you know. Oh, I remember when he lowered the flag, y'all. Charlie Kirk. I love the fact that you lowered your flag to have mast. What a ding dong to think you are bragging. My goodness, someone was bang bang yesterday. There was people like, you know, there was people that said he was bragging about that. You weren't bragging at all about the flag. It's a beautiful. Ain't it funny how people see things different? All right, listen to this. What is B2W? By the way, you know, by the way, half staff, not half mass. You think I would have wasted my time putting that in there? Use real margarine. Is crisp butter taste so much better? Wait a minute. Use real butter. Margarine is crap, and butter tastes so much better. You know, there was people, like talking about the way he cooked that bacon. Stephen can cook, and he cooked that bacon the way he wanted it cooked. I mean, I don't know if I'd have ate it like the way he cooked it. I mean, if I'd have wanted it like that. But he didn't make it the way you want it. He made it the way he wanted it. And I mean, it's just crazy. Hey, precious Stephen. Boy, that right there makes somebody mad now. Thank you for doing the right thing and lowering our flag. You sure do know how to make Southern breakfast. I am Southern girl and love my grits. There's a couple in here. I ain't got to them. I had it ready a while ago and I messed up. I know this is a little bit boring. Hey, he might have done took them down. 'Cause I ain't seeing what I was seeing. He might have done deleted them, y'all. He might be watching and went in there and looked. 'Cause I ain't seeing them now. But, I remember one of them that, one of the ones I wanted to read. And they was talking about Stephen stealing the mattress. And, that's what she heard. And, Stephen, uh, he said that Bentley had a mattress over there. And he thought that was it. But when he went to haul it off, he said that the rats had messed it up. I imagine they did. I don't know why rats will get in a building like that so bad, but they will. 'Cause I got one down there. I about went broke trying to keep the rats out of there. Then, the woman said he didn't go over there and thank Grandma. And I mean, y'all know that he was live. And then Stephen might have just they might have deleted him since I started right here. There was another woman talking about him repairing the roof. And I mean, there's a tree laying across the house. Why would you repair the roof? If it's got a tree laying across it, it's to knock a hole in it. And y'all, I tried to get her to get that tree cut in where we could fix the roof. And she actually said she was going to do it, but she didn't. Said she's going to try to find somebody. And I told her I knew somebody, but you got to have a bucket truck. And anyway, I mean, you can forget fixing the inside or the roof, because it's got a tree laying across it. And I mean, I simply don't think that she's worried about it. I mean, I know, if she was very worried about it, that, I mean, she would get the tree moved off of it. People complain when Stephen does do something, and they complain when he doesn't do something. He can't win. And I believe that. I do believe that. Now, he catches hell now. I mean, I'm telling you now, he catches hell. Not me so much, but like, I don't know what it is about him. But he does, I mean, he can't cook bacon right. And man, don't you know, y'all seen him cooking enough don't you know he cooked that bacon the way he wanted it to be? Hey, some people like their bacon crunchy, and some like it not so crunchy. Tammy likes crunchy bacon, but I don't try to tell her how to cook bacon. But I mean, y'all, there's like some off the wall people, and it'll make you wonder. And I really don't know why, he gets jumped on so much. I don't know why he gets jumped on so much. If he if he won't hardly listen to me, do you think he's gonna listen to them? And he don't hardly listen to me. He does eventually listen, you know. I mean, I tell him some stuff, in there. I tell him some stuff here and there about YouTube and stuff. And like, actually, like, somebody called him and he talked to him, and he tries to. I don't know what he does now, y'all, but he used to try to talk to people well, that's what he does for a living. And I said, you need to quit talking to him, son. I said, because like every time you start getting a little close, you know what I'm talking about. Just, I ain't talking about dating, but like start getting closing in, start turning into something else. And then he loses a viewer. Or he don't lose a viewer, but he makes an enemy. And it's kind of like this. It really is kind of like this. It's amazing he made 43 years without their input. It's like this right here, y'all. If at a poker game, my daddy didn't like to loan money, and he had it to loan. And at the poker game, I loan money. But it's best to tell them, you ain't got it. Because when they owe you money, they won't come back to your game the next week. They liable to stay missing a month just because they owe you money, and I swear it is just like that too. He does, Danny. You've never heard me say anything negative about his video. I ain't never heard you say nothing negative about nobody, Jesse. I seen a while ago you had 3 comments right in a row. But I told him to quit talking to women. Because I mean they eventually turn the enemy. And I didn't write the book, y'all. I didn't write the book. I'm gonna let me go over here and cut my ass down. I meant to do that and I just forgot to do it. I think they're on 12 minutes, but I'm gonna cut them down some more. Just give me a second. Oh. All right, I put it on automatic recommended. I mean, you wouldn't think we would even be having this conversation, but we are, ain't we? I said, man, don't talk to nobody. And really, you wouldn't believe it, y'all, but people will start telling you what you should do. And it's just kind of crazy like that. Oh, it is like that. The best way to lose a, the best way to lose somebody is start talking to them on the phone. Just simply talking ain't enough. Let me get my earphones on. I got a video to play for y'all. Listen to this. Now, somebody a while ago said this is happening to everybody. This trouble. Let me get it ready, y'all. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic so we make sure we don't have no trouble here. Let me make sure it's turned up wide open. Oh, here we go. Listen to this man, y'all.
Well, as you know, there are a lot of bad people in this world. They can't stand it for good things to happen around them. And they try to sabotage everything you do. And that happens to me a lot on the channel, especially now that it's growing. So let me tell you what's going on and what I've decided not to do. A couple days ago, I don't know when I started mentioning it. I started mentioning about Dogtober and how I take part of my revenue, last 2 years, 100% of my revenue, and I give it to the local dog rescue that I work with here. Well, started getting some messages in the comment section. Hey, can we donate? Do you have a link we can donate? Most of them people have been on my channel a while. I know those people. Well, I don't know them, but I know of them as my subscribers. And then I started getting some emails. Okay, there is a link to my email on my info page there. It's kind of hard to find, but it's there. And they wanted just more information. I got some hate emails saying that, yep, these started yesterday when I was talking about the building. You're doing this Dogtober to fund the new building. Didn't even see that coming. But I got news for you people. I've already had that money in the bank for that. I don't need money for that. And now we're not doing that. because you ruined it. You bad apples. Not all of you, but you bad apples ruined that. Now I can't do Dogtober because there were some threats. They're like, we're going to investigate them. They're up to no good. These ladies have done nothing wrong. They've done nothing but good things for the dogs in this area. Okay? Nobody's trying to con anybody. I was just doing a nice gesture. They didn't ask me to do anything for them. They never have. It's just something I've done the last few years. They've helped me out, and I feel gratitude towards them. And I've been there. I've done dog rescue, so I know how it is. And now people are threatening me, threatening them, because I want to do extra videos to earn more revenue. I ain't asking nobody to send me money. Not one. There is one time in the history of my channel I have ever asked subscribers or viewers to donate, and that was when I found out Melly had puppies coming, and they were coming soon, and I needed to get a kennel so I could keep the puppies and everybody safe. And that was a measly $400. Subscribers came through. I have never asked people for money. I don't have PayPal links, okay? Look at my channel. Go look at some of the other channels you watch. Everybody's got a PayPal link. Doesn't matter how big their channel is. They could have 1 million subscribers. They'll still have a PayPal link where you can send them money. I don't have that. I ain't asking for your money. I don't want your money. I make good enough money off the views, which the last few days YouTube has put a squash on. Nobody's watching the last few days. Don't understand that because I watch the analytics. Something's happened. They said in the emails they were going to report my channel for fraud. What have I done that was fraud? So now I'm not doing a Dogtober because I don't want to get those ladies into something they don't deserve, and there's nothing that's went on. That's the thing. There's nothing wrong that has happened. Nobody has committed any fraud. I simply wanted to do extra videos like I did the last 2 years and get them donations. So now I'm not going to build a building because I'm going to take that money that I had put back to start that building, and I'm going to give it to the dog rescue because I can't do Dogtober anymore because I don't want them endangered in any way. I don't want their good name brought through the mud for no reason because they haven't done anything wrong. You know, it's just a shame people like that exist, okay? And I know, a lot of you are going to say, just go ahead and do it anyway, screw them.
There you go, y'all. That man, he loves animals. He's a dog lover, a cat too. And y'all, I am telling you, there is some crazy people. Y'all might start believing me one day. These, there's a bunch of these people, man, their elevator don't go to the top. And you telling everybody else how to cook your bacon? Yeah, when I quit work, I didn't have no income myself. I didn't get no check. I probably I might could have got uh, a disability check. But I didn't ever do it. I mean, I didn't even ever even think about doing it. Oh, I mean, and then I just stumbled onto YouTube. I said that today, Danny. I don't know. Like, a woman said, I said 81 times a day I mention money. I don't believe it. Oh yeah, about the elevator, yeah. Hey, I mean, when we get super chats and everybody, and I mean, people's glad, you see them. You see people on here telling, thanking the person for sending the super chat. That's what y'all do. Y'all thank the person for giving the super chat. And there's people that bothers. And gifts. I see Tammy's got more packages up there. And you wouldn't. I mean, I don't think nothing about it. I, uh, I seen one man that, and this is only this one man I've ever seen. About every 12 minutes, he would be uh, talking about wanting you to give him money or send it to PayPal. Something along that line. And I mean, I think it was about like every 10 minutes. And that's a little much. And Matt, it's a lot much. And I don't know who it was, but begging for money you probably get more money by not begging than begging. And like the little channels don't make a lot of money, y'all. But the bigger your channel is, the more money you make. And uh, there's some people get some unreal, amount of money. Unreal. And they don't need it. If you see people that's if they getting I'd say like average of 15,000 views, they making pretty good. If they averaging just 15,000, it actually starts pretty good at about 10,000 views. If you getting uh like kind of about 10, if you kind of averaging 10,000 views per video, you're doing pretty good. And then a while back I talked about a woman that had 4 million subscribers, and she was unhappy because she wasn't making the money she used to make. And like her channel was racking up not just the video that she's doing today or the video she's gonna do tomorrow. It's the videos that she's done. And I mean she's racking up. I don't know what. Could you imagine being that stupid? You got 4 million subscribers and you complaining about your money not making as much money. Could you imagine being that dumb? This man right here, I don't know if y'all caught it. He said his money was down. I know why. His money is, I mean, his, he didn't say his money's down. He said his views is down. I know why it is. I'm telling you, I need one of them towels wrapped around my head, y'all. Let me tell you why his views is down, y'all. It's actually just simple. He don't, and he actually knows a pretty good bit. It's kind of surprised me that what he does know kind of surprised me because I've heard him saying some stuff and he was right about it, but he don't know why. He don't know why his views is there. I'm gonna tell you. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get you to listen why his views are down. So I reckon about 3 weeks ago, I actually told y'all about this. There was a man that his channel's doing good, is taking off. And I said, he loves it so much, he started making 2 videos a day. And they edited videos, and I told y'all, I said, that's what his life is just making videos. If you're doing 2 edited videos a day, you ain't doing very much of nothing. So he started doing 2 videos a day. He don't understand why his views is down. His views is down because he's making 2 videos a day. You know, these guys behind the curtain, they control the views. Y'all, I mean, I know from doing this stuff for so long, you automatically think, man, I do a video and get 1,800 views in 30 minutes. Just imagine if I do put a nutting on there in the same day. I've done this, not necessarily for money, but I've done it before. And what it is both videos will suffer. I'm probably gonna comment and tell this man what's wrong. You know what the problem is. He's still getting more views than he was. And the thing is the reason you getting views is cause YouTube is putting your thumbnails out there. And they are not going to put 1,000 thumbnails out there for everybody to watch your channel. There's more people on YouTube than this one man. So if you got good videos, they will try to spread your videos with mine and yours and everybody else's. They ain't gonna just take your channel and post it all over the world. That wouldn't be very fair, would it? Like, this YouTube stuff is not very hard to figure out. He said, imagine, man, I put a video out, get 6,000. I'll put another one out later on today and I'll get 12,000. And like y'all don't really know. People don't hardly just go to your channel. And start watching your videos. Go to your channel, your home page, your channel where your videos is. People just don't hardly do that. I do that. But I know most people are just scrolling. And they see that thumbnail. I believe I'll watch that. And they not gonna plaster. He's doing videos, 2 videos a day, 7 days a week. And because his views is down, it's because they are not plastering his videos everywhere. Hey, that's it, y'all. I'm probably gonna tell him. And I mean, he'll probably say, you know, that hillbilly, what does he know? I actually get that sometimes, you know. And my mama thinks that y'all go to her channel. It ain't that. It's YouTube pushing your videos out. And if you got a good video, YouTube knows it. If you got a good video, they will what you call recommend your videos. And recommended videos is the best thing in the world. But if you don't have a good video, they're not going to recommend it. If the people that's watching you don't like it, what makes you think anybody else is going to like it? So they won't recommend you. They won't put your thumbnails all over the internet too. They know what each one of y'all like to watch. They know what y'all like to watch. And they say, I think jazz is Joyce, so we'll recommend this to Joyce. And Danny watches rock music, so we're going to recommend this to him. You got to have a good video, or they are not going to recommend it. Like I said I was going to quit doing this. Because a lot of people could care less. I just got to remember what I was fit to say. Give me a second. Let me remember what I was saying. Well, it's kind of important. Oh, yeah. I see. They say, for the beginner, keep making videos. Keep making videos. You understand? Keep making videos. You ain't getting no views. Why keep making videos? You ain't getting no views. You ain't getting nowhere. Why should I keep making videos if I ain't moving up in the world? You remember y'all when I used to tell y'all YouTube's like having a hit record? You can be nobody for a long time and can come with one hit record. One hit video. You can look at somebody's channel, and they might have one video that's got 800,000 views. The rest of them have 500 or 600. But that one hit video is what's bringing the people in. That one video. Like Grandma got all them, these lives, they don't do that great. But them videos I went in there and edited, they doing the deal. I took hour and a half videos and shortened them down. I was actually talking to William about that tonight, William Hall. I said, William, you ain't gonna get nowhere doing upholstery work live. You ain't gonna get nowhere. I said, and he knows it, y'all. He knows it because I've told him enough stuff. And, look, if I'm gonna show y'all how to upholster a seat, you probably ain't gonna sit down. If you want to know how to do it, you're probably not gonna sit down and watch a 4-hour video. He knows that. from me telling it. But you can take that 4-hour video and edit that son of a gun down. Take some of the boring parts out. When I done a couple of grandma's videos, short them down. Man, I hated like everything when she was talking about, the old days. But I knew I had to go. See, here's the deal. Listen to me, y'all. People that want to know how to make biscuits don't care about the old days. And as good and great as it was, I knew it had to go. I hated to take it out, but I know what it takes. You can't, it's okay for the live people, don't get me wrong. Let's sit there and watch you rolling out the dough or whatever it is, for 10 or 12 minutes. The live people love it. But the people just want to learn how to make the biscuits, the 100-year-old biscuit, they don't want to watch you rolling out the dough for 12 minutes. You roll out the dough, cut a few pieces, and split. Right there. And you have to understand, people are very, very, very impatient. That's the first thing you gotta know. I mean, I don't even know why some people get on there. Watch half of your video, you are doing good. If they watch half of it, you are doing good. I do a little better than half. But it's that bad. And you gotta know that. And until you know that, you ain't gonna make it. You should volunteer to read children's stories at the local library. I swear to God, be great at it. Hey, thank you. That's a good compliment. The talking's the only thing I have going for me. We might bring in more people, y'all. and where y'all enjoy to sit and listen and everything like I mean not everybody does. It's it's kind of bad. I say, and that comes back to what I was telling you. Somebody wanna see you do uh uphost your seat. They don't want to watch no 4 hour video, and I don't think you can do it in 4 hours. You got everything going for you, what you are talking about. Man, your voice is just ex- exceptional. Hey, thank you, Diane. Man, that's a nice lady there, ain't it? The bad thing is, Diana, is I could teach people YouTube. I could make videos and teach people YouTube. But when they hear my voice, that hillbilly don't know nothing. And I probably could be YouTube certified if I tried to be. I watch the videos and stuff, where people's telling you to do this, how to get 1,000 subscribers. You think that works? Them gonna tell you how to get 1,000 subscribers? And you look down there and they got 3,000 subscribers. But they gonna tell you how to get 1,000 subscribers. I'll tell you how to get 1,000 subscribers. You make a good video. That's how you get 1,000 subscribers. You make good video, and then you play the drums? I hear you, girl. You make good video, and it'll get subscribers. And you simply ask people to subscribe. And it's really more simple than you think. They're not. I mean, sometimes people's planning on subscribing and just simply forget. That's right, Diana. Don't just make a video, make a best video. The people that's doing these lives, nothing against people doing the lives, but there ain't no gold. There ain't no gold in the lives. You better enjoy talking because there's not much money in it. Let's count with how many times I say money, y'all. Let's see. Are you to Danny's Music Live music channel? I'm not exactly sure what you asked. this YouTube is a secret, y'all. People that telling you stuff, they know from experience. And somebody that's just been doing it 2 or 4 years, they don't know y'all. That man there on the scene doing it for years, his views is damn. When he views is damn happy, damn. He's still getting more views because he's making 2 videos a day. He just ain't getting the views per video like what he was. Well, we're going to have a concert anytime soon. Just ask. I don't know. Uh, I don't know, Doc. I really don't know. I don't always know what things. It's kind of, and the reason stuff did out. The reason he's so hard to figure out is because I don't think he knows what he's going to do from day to day. So I don't know what he's going to do. It's kind of hard to predict them. But I mean, he's catching hell on his channel. This this business brings a lot of hell now. And all he's doing, he didn't go get up out of the trailer fast enough. And I done been over that and all that. He should have went and got it, but he didn't. Should have. Yeah, I know it. I know it. I seen it. If it gets real bad, I'll get off of here. Hey, he knows it. I know it. Everybody knows it. He should have went and got his stuff out of that trailer. If he wanted it out, he should have done that. But he can't. He had to go over him. He would come on and get it out. And I mean, I am not gonna get into all that. I'm done with that stuff, y'all. You can't hear me? Let me cut my TV up here a little bit, see how it sounds like. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. No, I noticed like we still having a little bit of internet trouble. And if it gets too bad, y'all let me know. I'll get off. 'Cause I know how it is trying to hear somebody, and you can't. It's messing up. But yeah, Steven's like catching a lot of heat. He stole her mattress, which I said I wasn't going to talk about no more. But I mean, there's people that think he stole the mattress. And this internet stuff, y'all, is crazy, boy. And I mean, they just keep coming. But like, they really hitting him, you know. I don't know what it is about him. That people want to tell him what to do. Yeah, that's right, Diana. Yeah, I'm done with all that stuff, you know, besides just, well, this is just linked to, you know, the stuff on his channel, you know. But, Stephen is not a thief. But, I mean, you'd be surprised, y'all. There ain't no telling how many people I blocked on his channel. And there ain't no telling how many he's blocked. And it's amazing to me how many people love him. And it's amazing how many people dislike him. And I just simply think that it just goes with YouTube. I mean, it's just about this man here that's talking. I hear him talking about the comments all the time. And, you know, and other people. And it starts getting old. Yeah, it starts getting old. You are the protector. Yep, I sure am. But I was overpowered, you know. And I mean, you know, I don't know if he's going to take the other job, you know. Yes, I heard that mentioned in her video, yeah. But, like, you know, if he does quit and get off YouTube, take the job, go out. I don't think uh, everybody's gonna be so happy. You are the glue that holds the family together. It may be Ken, Diana. Ada, Miss Gladys. Hey boy, he catches it, Miss Helen. He catches it now. And he loves doing that. I mean, you can tell he does. You can tell he loves making them videos and stuff. He don't, he don't care 2 cents about an edited video. And edited videos are the best kind. All I can hope for on air is bringing in new people. And, I mean, think we're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. 'Cause, I mean, it ain't been long ago, didn't have 50 people watch. Not long at all. Maybe we can and do better. There's people that'll try to spite you. I mean, I've never seen the beat as some of the stuff I've seen, I've never seen the beat in my life. At the end of the day, you'll have a great job. I have a company truck. You'll have insurance, which pays, yeah. Let me tell you what I've seen that just takes the cake. And I done told you about it, but people only watch 60% of the video. You might not be heard it for. Some of you might be saying, I done heard that 2 or 3 times. But I was watching him one morning and I think he liked about 6 people. Like having a round figure like 8,000 subscribers or something like that. It's somebody I showed a video of a while ago, Miss Gladys. He's trying to get 5 or 6 more subscribers to To make it a round number, like 8,000 or something. I don't even know how many subscribers he's got. I don't worry about the amount of subscribers. But, and then, while he was saying that, 5 or 6 people unsubscribed. And then somebody was talking to me on the phone. They'll unsubscribe and subscribe back. I mean, just messing with you. That's meanness, ain't it, yo? You in there watching somebody, and you hear him say he wants to make me get in 4 or 5 people unsubscribe. Like, you write that one down. Don't say he wants to make me get me 6 more subscribers and have an even number. I could look at Amy's video today, y'all, and tell they people come in there and they'd leave. Come in there and they'd leave. Come in there and they'd leave. In a few minutes, they come back again. And I know they was doing it. Just for the simple fact that I can see in the dark. They do it here. They do it here too. But when your video's swinging 20 views, 20 up, 20 down, like your channel or your views or like we got 157 people right now. And like Jeff and me sitting here talking about they can be people like pull out. They want to mess with you. They trying to mess with you. And they want you to know they doing it. Your channel usually will kind of run, the, the live views will kind of run steady. And when you see people like just falling out, they leaving, coming back, leaving, coming back. And I mean, you, uh, you start getting used to this stuff. Man, I'd get all over somebody, when I first started these lives. I'd get all over people. And I mean, it's like this man is saying, boy, like, more than you ain't that bad. But, and you just start getting immune to it, you know. So I know a woman that had a little young'un, and she got that little young'un a dog. It is amazing what that dog got used to by that little girl. As she's standing there shooting with a water gun. He's jumping on him and all kind of stuff. Hey, I can't help it. I can't help it. All I can do is get off. And that, I was standing there watching her, that young, skirting that dog with a water gun. And that dog is standing there looking at me in his tail. And a dog don't like water guns. I used to know somebody that had a water GUN. And all they had to do was just show it to that dog. And they would straighten up. You didn't have to escort them. You just pick it up and show it to them. And they straightened up. Whatever what they was doing, they straightened up. That dog, it was actually funny, you know. But like, that dog had got used to all that harassment. And it didn't bother him no more. He was used to it. It's amazing to what you can get used to. And like people in prison, if they stay in there a long time, they get used to it, and that's where they want to be. If they in there for a bunch of years, they don't want to leave. And we've seen movies where they do something to go back to prison on purpose. So you can get used to about anything. Hey Charles, I ain't seen you in a while. And we're getting used to this. Especially me. And I don't care. Uh, if people don't like me, I don't care. If they don't come in here, I don't care. We'll have a good time with the people that does care. I'm not so desperate that I'm gonna beg haters to come in here and give me a chance. I ain't gonna beg them. Hey, they can go watch something else. Something else more interesting, they can go do that. And I can sure tell you, Tammy's like that too. And Steven, like, he don't, hey, y'all, I mean, he don't care. I've seen him sit there and sing to 30 people before. Mama don't care. She don't care how many people's watching. She don't even look. Tammy don't neither. I said, Tammy, how many people you have watching? I don't know. Grandma's the same way. You can see it on the screen, you know. They don't care. Steven don't care. So if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with. I used to go to the races, and I about got so aggravated about it that I near about had to just quit going. Man, get on the thing like, you done been sitting there, an hour before the race starts. Man gets on there, he's trying to get everybody lined up. Get down there where they can start the race. And they over there talking, and everybody's talking, and 10 minutes later, y'all line up so we can get this race started. They, you look around, ain't nobody listening, ain't no, everybody shooting a bull down there in the pits. Nobody getting in their car. And then he says to the people that want to race, get lined up. We fit to have a race. And then they'll line up. You can't make them go line up. You can't make people come in here. And here's the deal, y'all. You have the race. And the people that want to sit over and talk and shoot the bull, let them keep doing it. So what that means is everybody that's in there that wants to be in there, we have a race for you. We don't wait and beg for everybody else. Please come in here. Let them go watch midget wrestling or golf or whatever it is to watch. And don't worry about it. The people that come here to race, get up there to the line in this race. No matter if there's but two cars. We'll let the two cars get out there and race. And as bad as it is, that is the way it is. You take the people you got and you put the show on for them. I went to Kiss concert one time. We rode to Savannah. We watched a Kiss concert, and they wasn't, it wasn't a packed house. But they played like it was 1 million people watching. You don't get discouraged because there's empty seats. You play for the ones that's there. And the ones that's there, they don't even care if the other people ain't in there. I've seen y'all say it. It's their loss. In that game playing, leaving, going, subscribing, unsubscribing, it's their loss. I've heard y'all say it. So, I'm not going to cut my video short. I'm not going to get down and broken-hearted. I'm going to stand here and talk like I'm talking to 1 million people. How about that? When you learn that, you're ahead of the game. I ain't never known of begging to do much good. Anyway. I'm talking to you, Diana, this is right. And I mean, y'all, I know what I'm talking about. Hey, I mean, y'all that's in here, y'all are the ones. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad for the other people to come in and have a seat. But if you don't want to be in there, don't come in. I will try not to worry about it too bad. Go rattle somebody else's chain. You know that the night I went to the Kiss concert, that I was talking about a minute ago. Danny, you have the voice and flow for a radio show, brother. My brother-in-law years ago was offered a radio show in Miami. He declined it because he liked to lay low. Yeah, I probably would be the same way. I know I would, Charles. I know I would. That night at that concert I was talking about, he actually said that. Oh, at the concert. It really wasn't a small crowd, but it was a small crowd for them. Place probably about 3/4 filled up, but they didn't sell the people short that paid their money because the place wasn't full. They put the show on for the people that loved them and wanted to hear their music. And I know for a fact, y'all, that if Steven's got a small crowd on YouTube, he'll get off. You know, the concert, he'll get off. You know, and then there's people heckling, you know. No front seats available, sir. As a student, I desired front seat and centered. That's okay. Excellent here and back. But hey, it's probably I guess maybe it was probably 20 years ago. But I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember everything like it was yesterday. Tammy can't hardly believe how I can remember. Hey, I hear you, Dan. I, uh, I ain't combed my hair since I got out of the shower. A couple of days ago. And whenever I go in there and take a nut, I'll comb it again. We're gonna get there, y'all. It might take a little time. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get a big crowd. But I know y'all not worried about it. I know y'all don't. I mean, I've seen it in y'all's chat and stuff, you know. Yeah, you don't see your you don't see your loner that much. Yeah, hey Charles, everybody said I need to do a podcast. Yeah, that's right, Denise. Boy, there's people coming up to sing country music, and it ain't like the old country music that we know. But it ain't as bad as the rock music thing, there's nobody coming up. Yeah, I'm doing more shows. You know, you- I pause there, y'all, 'cause I see the internet messed up. So, yeah, I seen it stop. Oh, y'all, if you're doing everything you can do and kind of discouraged, and they had that invalid traffic. When I started just a few weeks ago, I showed y'all a video about invalid traffic. The money in here was $100. In this channel right here, I think I told y'all 1,500, but I think it used to make about 2,500 a month. When I was doing all them antenna videos and all that. Well, y'all see, how I was talking about impatient people. The viewers went down to 138 people watching. They was that impatient where the video stopped. That impatient. It's hard to believe that people are that impatient. But I mean, they are. Oh, these old rockers, y'all. uh, a, you know, Aerosmith's done their last show. Kiss has done their last show. Good many of them no longer with us. And the music just ain't good no more. And I'm a rock man. And I ain't talking about no, I don't know what anybody sees in that. That screaming rock. Or that low voice. And I'm like people love it. Or you know the crowd that I can't nothing about no rap neither. But I mean there's plenty of people that do. Danny Kiss sold their catalog and opened restaurants. Hey, yeah, probably Slipknot. And I mean, I sit there and listen to that for about 2 minutes. I tell y'all, uh, bonus comment. I used to like Elvis, and my start. And man, I have listened to that, and I still have it memorized. After all these years, I have it memorized. I know the drum beat, I know the guitar, I know the singers. After all these years, I remember it like it was yesterday, and I've, uh, moved the needle back on the thing to play something again. Until I scratched it. Being young and playing that thing over and again. Hey, y'all, since we're having internet trouble, I think, and I've said it plenty. Anyway, I want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all. I I actually made a mistake today. On Tammy's video, I said, we didn't get no super chats today, but we have had plenty of super chats. And then when after I got off, I seen somebody saying, "You did have a, you did have a super chat." I don't know if it's making from making so many videos, but but what I am saying is we didn't have none, but we have a plenty, you know. And just 'cause we didn't have one tonight, don't mean I'm not happy because I am. Before yesterday and the day before and the day before, it all goes to Tammy. I don't get none, but like I get everything I need, you know. Someone laying up here that been laying here so long, it's pitiful. And Tammy usually wheels through it, you know. And uh, well, this thing's acting up, boy. I see it acting up there. Just want to you ain't watched the video where Tammy went took the road today. It's